In this video, we're diving into the weird and wonderful world of Maine's towns. Ever wandered into a place where the past lingers mysteriously in the air and the locals embrace the oddities with open arms? What makes a town truly weird and wonderful? Is it the eerie legends, the peculiar festivals, or perhaps the clash of cultures so distinct it's tangible? Get ready to explore the idiosyncrasies of Maine's top 10 oddest townships. From cursed tombs to avant-garde opera houses and festivals celebrating the bizarre, these towns epitomize the charmingly eccentric spirit of New England. So hit subscribe and watch till the end to join us as we count down to Maine's #1 weirdest town, a place that redefines the meaning of community with its unique traditions and controversial revival. Number 10. Bucksport, Maine. Nestled along the Penobscot River, Bucksport holds stories that veer into the supernatural. At the heart of the town's dark folklore is Colonel Buck's tomb, said to be cursed by a witch he wronged, with a sinister leg stain on the stone that's testament to the town's eerie past. Venture a little further, and you'll find the imposing Fort Knox, not of gold fame, but of ghostly whispers. Paranormal enthusiasts flock here, eager for spectral encounters and to unearth the fort's spectral secrets that fuel Bucksport's haunted reputation. Then there's Ghostport, an annual festival where the living and the dead allegedly converge. While some hail it as a thrilling celebration of Bucksport's macabre history, others squirm at the chilling embrace of its dark traditions. Number 9. Fort Kent, Maine. Tucked away at the northern tip of Maine, Fort Kent holds secrets that blend folklore with outlandish historical feuds. Here, the Battle of Caribou, an obscure and enigmatic conflict involving no actual combat, perplexes history buffs with its odd claim to fame. Amidst whispering pines and a stone's throw from Canada, this community finds itself at the heart of a bi-national culture clash. Straddling the line where American spirit meets Canadian influence, Fort Kent's identity teeters on a fascinating yet contentious edge. But nothing captures the town's peculiar spirit quite like its undying love for the Can-Am Crown dog sled race. As mushers and canines embark on a frosty marathon, Fort Kent transforms into a winter wonderland, where the howling of sled dogs echoes the townsfolk's affinity for the bizarrely beautiful race. Number 8. Carrabec Valley, Maine. In the heart of Maine, Carrabec Valley is a ski town with a twist, embracing lavishness in an area where moose might be your closest neighbors. The town's well-heeled elite zoom down private slopes by day and cozy up in luxury lodges by night, a stark contrast to the rugged wilderness that surrounds them. The Sugarloaf is more than just a mountain here. It's a way of life that scoffs at the bells and whistles of contemporary ski culture. Here, authenticity trumps artifice, with skiers priding themselves on braving the pristine, challenging slopes in an almost defiant stand against the commercialization of the sport. Nestled among the peaks is Bag and Kettle, a legendary pub where the après-ski is as much a tradition as the skiing itself. Known for its hearty brews and vibrant atmosphere, this on-the-slopes institution commands a loyal following who would rather ski down for a pint than visit any ordinary bar. Number 7. Islesboro, Maine. Nestled in the heart of Penobscot Bay, Islesboro isn't your typical summer retreat. It's an island draped in exclusivity, where privacy is treasured and the coastline is dotted with understated yet upscale escapes. Here, the absence of flashy resorts speaks volumes, embracing a quieter form of elite summering. But to visit Islesboro, one must take a ferry ride, a symbolic journey that divides opinion. Is crossing these waters a charming trip to an idyllic haven or a line in the sand for social stratification? The ferry acts as a gatekeeper, prompting reflection on the significance of accessibility in forming community identity. Recent debates over the installment of broadband internet add yet another layer to Islesboro's unusual narrative. To some, it's vital for staying connected in a rapidly advancing world. For others, it undermines the very essence of their secluded paradise. This saga paints a picture of modern challenges clashing with traditional values in a rural setting. Number 6. Millinocket, Maine. Tucked away in the heart of Maine lies Millinocket, a town shaped by paper mill plumes that once signified prosperity. Today, it's a place of faded memories where the shutters of industry have clanged closed, leaving echoes of a bygone era where the town that paper made buzzed with life and livelihood. After the mill's decline, Millinocket faced a crossroads: reinvent or wither. The town's tentative steps towards tourism stir a stew of sentiments among locals. Is this a promising new chapter or an identity being erased? As snowmobile trails replace conveyor belts, tensions ripple through the community where pulp once reigned supreme. To add to Millinocket's mystique, it's known by the curious title of Magic City. Dubbed for its rapid growth during the paper production boom, the moniker now hangs in the air like a question mark. What magic remains in a town grappling for renewal amidst the tall tales and sawdust of its legend? Number 5. Eastport, Maine. Eastport might just be a compass point on the map, the nation's easternmost city, but its identity is anything but one-directional. Known for more than its geographic superlative, Eastport brandishes a quirky charm that sets it apart, wrapping maritime tradition with a tight-knit community spirit that sails well beyond the coordinates. The city's New Year's Eve celebration could make even the most seasoned traveler do a double take. Instead of a glittering ball drop, Eastport prefers to lower a massive sardine at midnight, a wink to its fishy heritage. It's a peculiarly proud tradition that scales up against New York's Times Square spectacle, swimming against the stream of conventional pageantry. Adding to Eastport's trove of oceanic oddities is the Old Sow Whirlpool, a swirling natural phenomenon with a name that whispers tales of seafaring lore. Stories of pirates and hidden treasures lost within its watery vortex have circulated for generations, solidifying this town's peculiar place in the annals of maritime myths. Number 4. Deer Isle, Maine. Nestled along Maine's rugged coastline lies Deer Isle, an island steeped in maritime mystery and cultural contradictions. The haunting serenade of the Deer Isle Sedgwick Bridge, known for its eerie howling with every gust of wind, adds a soundtrack to the island's ethereal charm. In stark contrast, Deer Isle hosts a lively art scene that dances on the edge of avant-garde, challenging the enduring fishing traditions that have long defined this close-knit community. Here, the pursuits of creation and catch clash and coalesce in a unique cultural spectacle. The Stonington Opera House stands as a beacon of Deer Isle's artistic audacity, a venue too progressive for some, but a source of pride for others. This historic institution questions whether a small Maine town can embrace both its salt-soaked fishing roots and a penchant for high culture. Number 3. Rangeley, Maine. A small town nestled in the western mountains, Rangeley is renowned for its cryptic winter phenomenon. Each year, ethereal crop circle-like ice rings form on the surface of Rangeley Lake, inviting both awe and a host of alien conspiracy theories. No definitive explanation has pierced these icy enigmas, making them a chilling local mystique. But it's not just the supernatural that captivates here. Rangeley is revved up with a peculiar passion for snowmobiles. The annual Snowdeo isn't just an event, it's a way of life where residents and visitors alike celebrate the frigid rush of winter sports. The roar of engines over snowpacked trails exemplifies Rangeley's extreme affection for the motorized sleds, transforming this quiet town into a winter motorsport mecca. And if the allure of breakneck speeds doesn't get your heart racing, consider this. In Rangeley, moose sightings are more common than traffic jams. With a wildlife population that outnumbers its human residents, moose have become not only a standard fixture, but a quirky claim to fame. This odd abundance begs the question, is it the people who inhabit Rangeley, or the moose who graciously share their home? Number 2. Lubec, Maine. Tucked away in the easternmost reaches of the United States, Lubec, Maine is teeming with a peculiar charm that divides opinion. Its spark-plug lighthouse, a quirky maritime beacon, garners both affectionate praise and animated debate among locals and visitors alike, symbolizing a community split between preservation and progress. Almost defiant in its commemoration of tragedy, Lubec's Lost at Sea Memorial stands as an unconventional tribute, marrying sorrow with the sea. This poignant homage to those who've perished in the unforgiving Atlantic waters reflects the town's resilience and the deep, sometimes dark connection its people share with the ocean's tides. But it's not all solemn remembrance. Lubec finds itself often at the center of international drama, straddling the Quoddy Head border. Cross-border escapades and light-hearted feuds with Canadian neighbors lend this small town a flair for the dramatic, casting it as a protagonist in an ongoing, light-hearted geopolitical saga. Number 1. Monson, Maine. Tucked away in the forested heartland of Maine lies Monson, a small town that has become an unexpected canvas for contemporary art. Once a quiet settlement, it's now buzzing with artistic energy, drawing creatives from all over the nation. What some view as a cultural renaissance, others critique as creeping gentrification, disrupting the rustic serenity with modern flair. Monson's history is deeply etched in its slate quarries, vast and alien. These eerie landscapes form an unexpected source of local pride. Tourists marvel at the quarry pits, now filled with the still reflections of Maine's blue skies, while locals revel in the tales of their town's industrial past. Yet, beneath its budding art scene and proud industrial heritage, Monson is embroiled in a contentious debate over its community culture. Is this tight-knit camaraderie a community triumph, or does it foster a cliquish divide outsider artists can't penetrate? As Monson redefines its identity, the lines between embracing change and preserving tradition remain delicately drawn. As we wrap up our whimsical journey through Maine's most peculiar towns, we've seen it all, from Buck's cursed tomb to Lubec's nautical dramas and Monson's slate quarries that sculpt the horizons. These towns exemplify the essence of weird, with their unusual attractions, odd traditions, quirky residents, and unique slices of history. Each locale we've explored today holds a distinctive charm that not only reflects its community, but also contributes to Maine's overall enchanting allure as part of New England's tapestry. Now it's your turn to weigh in. Do you have a tale of a town that's wonderfully weird? Or have you visited any of the places we mentioned today? Share your stories in the comments below, and let's celebrate the idiosyncrasies that make these towns extraordinary. And as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to become part of our globe trekking family, where you'll continue to find the most fascinating destinations each week. Before you set off on your next adventure, remember, Maine's oddities are just one part of its charm, inviting you to look closer, delve deeper, and appreciate the unique flavors every town has to offer. And if our countdown left you longing for more peculiar places, don't miss our next video featuring America's top hidden and haunted destinations, the perfect follow-up for every curious traveler. From ghostly whispers echoing through historical forts to the raucous cheers at dog sled races, and from eerie icy rings to avant-garde opera houses, Maine redefines what it means to be weird and wondrous. So, until next time, keep trekking and keep exploring the uncharted corners of our globe that yearn to tell their stories. Welcome to the weird side of the map. It's more fantastic than you ever imagined.